screaming.
So she just had her
Carnegie.
Hey, baby.
Check. All right, yeah, we're in. Cook.
The sun might be in it.
All right, well, if you've joined us, we're glad that you have joined us. Sorry we're just a little late. We had some technical issues, but we're getting it back on. So hopefully you can see now. We've just started the first quarter. That was literally the first play. It was an incomplete pass by the Carnegie Wildcats. And so they're lining up for second down and 10. As the Wildcats are going to try to drive the ball on the Bulldogs here. They're at the 15-yard line. He's going to hand it off. He's met pretty quickly. That looked like number 1. Dylan Warden on the tackle. And so the running back there was number 12. He looks a little shaken up. That's Kirk Harrison. And he's going to walk off and have a new player out.
Rare Thursday night action, Pastor
Mike.
Rare
Thursday night action. Had to move it. We're glad that you have joined us. Hopefully you can see all that's going on. There's a tackle, and that'll be just for a few yards. So that'll make it...
4th and long.
Yeah, 4th down and about 8. 4th down and 8. And so they look like they're going to punt.
I've had several people ask me why we're broadcasting on a Thursday night. Folks, it's a referee shortage.
Yeah, how about that?
We were informed by the OSSA that games will be moved to Thursday, and in fact, there are some games this week on Saturday. So be prepared for another change or two before this season's over, possibly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Not enough referees, so had to move it to a Thursday night game.
It's such a noble profession, too.
I guess the referees got to ref a lot that are here, huh?
Yeah.
So looks like we got a timeout, I believe is called. So timeout Wildcats. So that'll help us get you set up as you've joined us. And so we've got the Minco Bulldogs. They're visiting here at the Carnegie Wildcats, playing at this field. Sorry about the sunlight. It might go down here in about 20 minutes. And so it is nice outside today.
Man, it
feels good.
It's really nice. A nice little breeze blowing here in Carnegie. I always thought Carnegie had a pretty neat stadium, the way it's kind of built into a hill here and kind of built into berms. And it's really a neat place to come play a football game. And we have a pretty decent crowd for a Thursday night, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. And so that'll set up this 4th down and 8. The Bulldogs are going to be looking to have a good game as they had a great first half but a rough second half last week. And so I know they're ready to bounce back and get that bad taste out of their mouth, as they have dropped to 1-2 for the season. So looking to even it up here today to go 2-2. So Dylan Warden back deep for the Bulldogs. Just got it off of the side of the foot. And it's going to roll past the 50, about the 47-yard line of the Bulldogs. And so they'll start 1st and 10 there.
Good field position here. I think they'll try to establish some run game tonight, Pastor Mike, and control that line of scrimmage and get the passing game going to Birchfield and
absolutely
others.
Yeah, I think I agree that they'll be trying to do that as well.
We do apologize for some of the technical issues we've had tonight.
We're trying to
getting
get there. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. And Reed McMurtry's going to hand off to Noah Johnson. He's going to get him 5 yards as he hits the hole pretty quickly. Nope. Sorry we don't have a scoreboard for you, but we'll just tell you the score and try to keep you up on the time as we go. So 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line of the Wildcats. McMurtry in at quarterback. Noah Johnson in at running back. Looks like we have Clayton Hughes, Dylan Warden, and Will Holding on the strong side, closest to you. Ben Birchfield. And Reed's looking for him. He's got him. And he's, through the hands of Ben Birchfield. Great pass by McMurtry right there. And he just missed it. Good-looking pattern there, and just couldn't pull it down.
Good play. A good time to go to the end zone. Noah Johnson's running pretty well here. Has run well all season long, so we'll see if we get a first down pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely probably 4-down territory.
On that pass, Pastor Mike. That was right there.
That was a good-looking throw. He threw that about 50 yards down the field on the money. Just went through the hands of Ben Birchfield. And so he's going to hand it off to Johnson, and he's met quickly. That'll be gain of nothing right there. And so it'll go to 4th. Might have dropped back just a little bit, 4th and 6. It looks like they're going to go for it.
We have the receivers can catch the ball, do some damage tonight, and
so look for maybe a slant pass here. McMurtry's going to roll out to his left. There's a hitch by Birchfield. He catches this one all the way down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be enough for a Bulldog first down. Nice pattern right there.
We were talking about earlier, this is a young football team.
It is a young football team.
And
a lot of stuff to learn.
They're going to grow as the season continues on.
So McMurtry's going to roll out to his right. He's got Holding. And Holding catches it right at about the 25-yard line. That is almost a first down.
Just a tad short, isn't it?
And so maybe, not even half a yard short of a first down. So 2nd down and a short yard for the Bulldogs. And they're finding their offense going right now as McMurtry's getting outside of the pockets, and that way he can really see the receiver easy. And so there's a little handoff to Warden as he goes around the corner on a jet sweep. He's going to find himself all the way down to the 19-yard line of the Wildcats, and that'll be enough for a first down for the Bulldogs.
I think Dylan Warden maybe one of our MVPs for this season so far.
I'm still blown away as how much he has learned and how quickly he has figured out the flow of the game being his first year.
Yes, sir.
And so just weekly, he's just going to get better and better and better, and he's already doing good. Hand off to Johnson. He's going to find a little bit of hole, but not much. I think there's a face mask
there, I believe.
And so he got maybe a yard there, but it looks like maybe as he's got a low center of gravity, I think they were trying to grab whatever you could to bring him down. And I believe that'll be a face mask personal foul. And will that be half the distance? Yeah. Called a horse collar is what he called. Horse collar.
Horse collar. It'll be 1st and goal from the
So that'll be 1st and goal on the 9-yard line. And there's a handoff to Johnson. He's going to make one cut. He's met right in the middle, but he rolls forward like that to lean forward. He's going to get it down to the 6-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal on the 6.
This is a district ball game tonight.
Yes, the first district ball game.
First district game, and the last we haven't lost 2 in a row in a long time.
No.
They were both non-district games.
Yeah. And so definitely don't want to lose 3 in a row here as you start district play. And that's really what matters. The 3 games that we've played before are really just warm-up games. You'd like to win them, but ultimately district is where it's at. That's going to position you for the playoffs. And
Absolutely.
So 2nd and goal on the 6-yard line. He's going to call a quarterback draw. He's got room. Doesn't quite get there. Thought he had a little bit of an opening to make it, but he's going to get down to the 1-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and goal on the 1.
I would look for Dylan Warren here possibly, or Noah Johnson. And
maybe even behind that, right behind that big line might be able to get a quarterback sneak in.
Could be a quarterback sneak.
As it's 3rd down and The marker over there has it second, but I am positive it is third down. So he's going to be under center. He's going to hand it off to, churning, but I don't think he got there.
They stood him up.
I don't know who that was. I couldn't
It's going to be
see.
4th and goal, I believe.
Who was
Pastor
that?
Mike.
That's Laura. That's who got the carry there. Our linebacker got some action there. He was churning his feet. He just couldn't get in.
Yeah,
So that'll be 4th and goal on the 1 yard line. Carnegie's making a goal line stand right here, trying to keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone.
Here's where I think Dylan gets the ball and will get it in the end zone. He's a strong kid.
I would think right here maybe just a quarterback sneak, try to get it over. But no, he's going to go ahead and be in shotgun. Reed's going to pull it and follow Dylan Warden, and he goes in for a touchdown.
Very nice
for the
play
Bulldogs.
there. Very nice play.
And so that'll put the Bulldogs up 6-0. And so Will Holding out to kick. Clayton Hughes is the holder. And the kick is up. It looks good.
It looks
and
good.
it is good. So
Good way to
7-0.
start a drive, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, how about that
Our
for the
game.
first drive? Look good on the first drive right there. And so 7-0 as the Bulldogs take the first drive of the game and they march it down. 52 yards for the score there. Had to do it on a couple of 4th downs there.
They did. Really nice pass by the quarterback, McMurtry. Ben just dropped that thing, but I tell you what, I'll look for more of that tonight. I think we're having a big night in the passing game.
Yeah, I think so. I like the play call there as the running back kind of an extra blocker out of that shotgun. And there was a wide open hole to score, and so I think a good play for a 4th down and goal right there. And so good job by the coaching staff figuring out how to get it in.
I thought that was a nice kind of a decoy with Dylan Warden there. And following
absolutely.
him.
I thought they were going to throw it. I'm not sure if Carnegie thought that as well. I thought they were going to try a little slant or something, but he took it in for the touchdown. So McMurtry will have his first touchdown of the evening. And so Holding to get ready to kick off. This will be the second kickoff for the Bulldogs. They stopped the Wildcats on the first drive, a 3-and-out, and they punted. So we'll see what the special teams can do here. There's a kick. There's a flag on the play. It's probably going to be offsides.
On Minco, I think.
I didn't know you could blow it dead on that, but I guess you can.
Yeah. We're going back us up 5 yards.
So that'll be offsides. That'll back up 5 yards, kick it from the 35-yard line. So Holding will get another opportunity to kick this deep. And there's the kick. He's going to get it down to about the 36-yard line. It's dropped. He picks it back up. He finds a little crease and gets the ball all the way back up to the 48-yard line, 49-yard line. So great field position for the Wildcats right there. That offsides call, moving it back 5 yards, really cost right there. Got to do better on special teams. Can't have mistakes like that.
No, turnovers and penalties are great equalizers in football.
Yeah, they really are. And so that's what you want to be clean about. You want to be able to do your special teams well. And so but the defense will come out, see if they can get a stop again. And so it'll be 1st down and 10 on the 48-yard line of the Wildcats. 6 minutes, 6 seconds. There's a handoff up the middle. He's going to get about 2. And so it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Good pursuit by the defensive line there. They chased him down pretty quickly, and he got contained real fast.
Well, I can tell you this. The Bulldogs have quite the size advantage on the line, just looking out there. We've got some bigger boys out there than they do.
Eli Kirkus.
Eli Kirkus. He's got some size to him,
He
doesn't he?
does have some size to him.
Big number 73. Hard to see. We're not as high up tonight, so a little harder to see numbers. And here's an out pattern. It's going to be a little high. Warden was right there to break it up. And so that'll be an incomplete pass, and it'll be 3rd down and 8. So good job by Warden. They kind of ran a, what do you want to call that? A pick play a little bit as the outside receiver ran a slant. The inside receiver, the slot receiver, runs an out.
Great pickup by Dylan Warden there.
But Warden kept with him. They were playing man-to-man on that, and he was Johnny on the spot right there to tackle him, so couldn't make the play. So 3rd and long here, 3rd and 8. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left in this first quarter. Wildcats hurry up to the line. It's going to be a fake pitch, a screen pass back to the left side. He's got a little bit of room, but there's Ashton Taylor and a whole host of other Bulldogs to help out. And a good job by Ashton Taylor, the defensive end on the strong side. He was not fooled at all on that one, was he?
No, he was not. I tell you, I was just watching Ashton. You know, Ashton is a true as a sophomore.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, he's going to be a force in the next few years. He's a big boy, and he's just going to his upside is very great.
Yeah, he's just
Good
going to
play
get
by
stronger and stronger. But good read right there, because that could have gone for some yards, but he was ready to attack. So 4th and 8, 4th and 7. They're going to punt it. Warden's back there. He's going to receive this one. He's going to run it back. He's got a little room. He makes one man miss. And he's going to get himself all the way down to the 47-yard line of the Bulldogs. Nice return by Dylan Warden.
Really flips the field with that return. Good return by Dylan Warden.
Yeah, once again, Dylan Warden, first year. Hadn't played football in forever, and now they got him returning kicks.
Yeah.
I don't know if Coach Hill likes that or not, but we sure do out here on the football field.
I would assume that he clenches his teeth pretty tight when he's running the ball.
So 1st and 10, and there's a flag on the play.
Offsides against Carnegie.
Looks like they were lined up in the neutral zone maybe, and it is. So encroachment on the defense, and that'll be a 5 free yards. And I think the Bulldogs will say thank you very much. So 1st down and 5. So Reed McMurtry at quarterback, Dylan Warden running back. Then we've got Holding and Hughes on the strong side. We've got Ben Birchfield on the weak side, Ashton Taylor at tight end. He's looking for Taylor down the middle, couldn't find him. McMurtry's going to run out to his right. He's going to tuck it, and he ran into the wrong guy right there. But he still got about a yard, maybe 2. Boy, I'd have liked him just keep running to the sideline there and get out of bounds.
I think so. He needs to avoid those hits.
And so looks like Littlejohn's going to come in.
Carson had a nice game. He fumbled the football last week.
Yeah.
But he is getting better week by week by week, getting stronger and really playing up in high
Just
school
a freshman.
competition as a freshman. Yeah, he's going to do well for us.
Yeah, he was running well last week, just holding that ball a little too far out there. I bet they worked on it. I bet he thought about it a lot this week. So we'll see if he holds it in a little tighter. So 2nd down and 3. Going to look to pass. Oh, tried to get it to Hughes off his hands. Usually Reed makes really good decisions. I don't know about that one. He was trying to thread the needle there.
He was.
But he's got a laser. He can do that sometimes.
He can. It was right off the hands of number 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got about 5 minutes and that sun will go down. And you'll be able to see even better. There's a handoff to Littlejohn. He's met quickly. Gets maybe a yard. And I'm going to say this is going to be 4th down and 2 on the 44-yard line. Maybe a long one. 3 minutes, 37 seconds.
Really need that line to step up and help us establish some domination in the running game. Right now, not too many lanes to run in right now.
So here's the 3rd 4th down play of the first quarter for the Bulldogs. He's going to hike it to McMurtry. He's going to hand it to Littlejohn. He's got plenty of room. He's tucked that ball. Did you see that? And he got enough for a 1st down. That was better running just downhill. Good job by the line as Kirkus and number 65, Garrett Grants, opened up a hole for him there on the right side. Also our center, number 70, is that 75, Clement, did a good job on that side. Gonna keep it this time. He's looking at that RPO option.
Oh.
Oh, he caught it, and it's going to lose half a yard. That RPO, that means run pass option. And
Good
so
job by the defensive end from Carnegie there that really just messed that play up just enough for a pass that was pretty low. So good play to them. Back to to Little John. He's a north-south runner. He doesn't mess around. He's going to go to the line. He's not afraid of contact. Really impressed with how he plays.
yeah, I like it too. Looks like got him off sides with the hard count. So that'll give him 5 yards. I'm amazed that always seems to work. You would think people would watch enough film to say don't, but you just can't help it when you get out there.
No, it's every game we have 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, we do. And there's the handoff to Little John. He stutter steps just a little bit. He gets a couple. And so that'll be
it's so
third
important
down at 4.
in football to establish that line of scrimmage. So important.
Yeah, right now Carnegie's doing a good job on the defensive line. The Minco Bulldogs, I thought, would maybe get a little bit better push, and so far they've been standing tall. So 3rd and 4, ball on the 32-yard line. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left in the first quarter. McMurtry's going to hand it off to Little John. He's going to roll forward. There's a face mask, I believe.
I was waiting for that flag to come out.
And he's about 2 yards short, but I believe with this penalty we'll get the first down. I think he got him right on the face mask. He let go quickly, but it was wide open for the back judge to see it. So personal foul, face mask. That'll give him 10 or 15 yards there. So we're down to 1:55 in this first quarter. That ball's going to go all the way down to the 15-yard line. So we'll have 1st and 10 on the 15 of the Wildcats. I told you the right side of the line. The left side of the line is number 53, Zach Wilmot, and number 70, Bryce Williams. So there's a quick pass to Holding. He's going to break out of one. He's going to try to break out of another and can't quite. That was number 3, Jonah. Woo, how do you say that? Toyekoyah.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to call him Jonah T.
That was an interesting play, the way our quarterback did that. It was fake me out.
Yeah, kind of faked the handoff and did a whole spin, didn't he, and hit Holding. That's a good timing pattern. They've been working on that. And so nowhere to go there. In fact, lose a yard. And so that'll move it back to 3rd and 5.
Really, the Bulldog offensive line is struggling right now to maintain, to really open up some lanes for running backs. We've got to get that corrected tonight.
Yeah, the Wildcats are really able to kind of penetrate through the defensive line. They're finding little gaps and getting through, so they're going to have to clean that up. So 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Down to 43 seconds in this first quarter. He's going to throw it out to Birchfield, just out of the hands. Oh, he dropped the ball.
Oh, my
I think he got on it.
We got on it.
I thought he was down maybe, but he wasn't. Boy, did he just get it out of the outstretched arms of number 8, Jabari Eagleton, for the Wildcats, didn't he? That was right over his fingertips. Birchfield comes up with the catch, and it's enough for a first down. It'll be down on the 3-yard line of the Eagles. Boy, that was a little scary. I thought maybe a tip ball or an interception. Then he caught it and fumbled it. That was all kinds of scary in the red zone.
That was all kinds of scary.
So 15 seconds. 1st and goal. Going to hand it off to Little John. He's going to push forward. Better job by the line there. Did he get in?
I think he got in.
It's in. That's a Bulldog touchdown. Touchdown, Carson Little John. Good job by the offensive line. They just kept moving those legs, didn't they?
Carson is a strong kid, and he doesn't like to be tackled, Pastor.
That's right. That's right. So good job. Way to punch it in on 1st and goal. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Will Holding's going to kick this. And that's close, and it's no good. And so 13-0 for the Bulldogs. They go ahead. They score on both drives so far in the first quarter. Both drives that they've had, they've scored. You like that. And so we're rolling down to 5 seconds left in this first quarter, and the Bulldogs scoring 2 touchdowns in the first quarter and holding the Wildcats to basically no yards. I mean, they just maybe got 2 or 3 yards that first quarter. And so, man, that's really good. And as you start district play, you really want some good defense. Man, you can win a lot of games with good defense.
Want some good defense, you want to win by 15 points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really impressed with the way Carson's running the football. And I tell you, I'm really with the way McMurtry's throwing the football right now. Very, very good. Our defense is playing very well tonight. So see what we can do.
Yeah, I think
in this lead.
Yeah, in our division, the division we're in, I think if you could play good defense consistently, I think you're going to end up in a good spot. We'll have enough offense to win games, I think.
Well, defense wins championships. We know that.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, it never hurts to have a good offense to go with it.
And so there's the kick by Holding. It's going to roll down to about the 15-yard line. He's going to try to find the corner. He doesn't. Good job by there, number 6. Number 6 is Gavin Johnson. Haven't got to call his name very much this year. And Little John helped him out as he tackles him out of bounds. And so got to return about 10 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats on the 25-yard line, but that will be the end of the first quarter. And so we'll flip the sides of the field here as we go into the second quarter. So, man, I like that. That was a good first quarter. Good job running the ball decently, throwing the ball pretty good, making plays when you need to, just a methodic drive each time. It was just moving the chains on the offensive side, and I like that consistency. Really hold on to the ball. Don't let them have a chance.
Absolutely. We need a good win tonight, Pastor. It's been a rough 2 weeks, and just need that momentum to go back to. I think it's going to tonight. I think we have a good chance to win this thing. And while we're on here in between the quarters, I'd like to mention that our Minco Lady softball, Minco Lady Bulldog softball team, won district undefeated, 14-0 in district
Woo!
play.
And pretty decidedly, didn't they?
Yeah, rolled us. And next week we're going to host the regionals. At halftime, I have a little update on ticketing for the community that they need to listen to. It's a little different this year.
Okay, all right. And so, yeah, that'll be next Thursday and Friday. And we'll get to be at home in Minco to watch those games, and that's going to be fun. You'll want to come out and support those Lady Bulldogs. They have a great chance of winning that region, great chance making it to state.
And we'll try to stream some of those games of the Minco Lady Bulldogs on the Squirtle app.
I'm definitely going to be there one way or the other. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They start on the 25-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Oh, man. Ashton Taylor just gobbled him up and put him down for a loss of 4 yards there, maybe 5. Yeah, 4 yards. They might think about running the other direction than going at Ashton Taylor. Man, that was a man amongst boys on that tackle.
Yeah, he's getting better and better each week. I'm really impressed with the way Ashton's come through for us this season. And
well, that's a big deal. You got to, on that defensive end, you have got to set the edge. And so if you could make the play, but you have to set the edge. And I thought the last couple of games, that's something that we haven't been able to do very well, is set that edge. And so good job by Taylor on that. So they'll set up for 2nd down and 14. He's going to pitch it out. Nowhere to go. Ward's going to come from behind and bring him down. A little bit of help from number 75, Luke Clement, the senior. He was able to help him get that tackle. Nice job by Warden. Good pursuit right there by Clement and Warden.
You know, I think what we saw last week, too, from Watonga in the second half and Minco in the first half, good defense leads to good offense.
Yeah.
They both complement each other. And I think with what our offense has done, our defense is really starting to click here and pick up control this football game even more than what they were.
Yeah, the defense played really good in the first half last week. There was a few drops by Watonga that I thought maybe could have got us, but boy, it was tough watching that second one. But we're doing better here. So 3rd down, 15 and long. They're going to look for a pass play. There's nobody open. He is blanket. He's going to give it a shot anyway.
Good defense by number 2.
There was 4 players. Yeah, Birchfield and number 22, Carter Pate. Good job on defense there. They're able to knock it down, and so it'll be 4th and 15 for the Wildcats. Once again, they've got to be either at 0 yards or negative yards right now for the game. I mean, the defense is just suffocating out there.
Dominating. Good play by Carter Pate. He's been hurt a little bit, banged up, and he flew in there.
We missed him last week. He wasn't on the field last week. And so that definitely made a difference. So the Wildcats are going to have to punt. 4th and 15. 10 minutes, 25 seconds left in this half. And it's blocked. And it's caught at the 31-yard line. Ill-advised. I think when you see the ball coming to you, you just automatically catch it. And so the Bulldogs will get excellent field position. Somebody got their hand on that. I couldn't see who it was, but a Bulldog got a hand on that punt and blocked it, and it just got to the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 on the Wildcat side of the field.
I'm no good at predicting plays, but look for a pass to Birchfield here to try to score.
All right. Noah Johnson in the backfield with
And
McMurtry.
I'm probably wrong.
Hughes in motion. And here it comes. You've called it. He's going for it. Can he catch it? And he does.
Touchdown.
Bulldog touchdown. Ben Birchfield with a 31-yard reception from Reed McMurtry on the money, right in his hands, right over the defender. Drew it up just like that. Mr. Sims, a prophet this evening, calling a shot. And it worked out perfectly.
Actually, I texted that play to the coaches. Not really. They don't want my plays, I promise. Really good pass play. Good catch by Ben Birchfield. Exactly what we need right now.
Yeah, that was perfect. Man, I mean, just like you draw it up. Will Holding is going to try to kick this one through. Looks like he's got this one, and it's good.
That one through.
And so that'll be 20 for your Bulldogs, 0 for the Carnegie Wildcats. And so far, these Bulldogs have dominated this game in all facets. So good job, one play drive right there, and I think I'm with you. That's what you want to do when you get a ball like that, and you've got them kind of back on their heels, and they're complaining about the last play that it didn't go well, and so you hit them one deep. And so far this year, we have watched Ben Birchfield continuously, almost every time, be able to get behind his defender. His speed has really showed up this year.
He did against Watonga, a really good football team, and
yeah, even at Cashin, he was still able to get past those defenders. And so he's got a great first step, and he seems to have just enough speed to fly past those defenders, and he's done a real good job of catching the ball this year. And so,
I'm really impressed by the way Carnegie turned out for this football game. They're really here supporting their kiddos.
Yeah.
We're on the Carnegie side, ladies and gentlemen, and there are a lot of people over here.
Yeah, great job by they do. They got a lot. Got quite a few Minco. There's a lot of room over on the Minco sideline because it's such a huge stands as the whole length of the field.
Looks like it's 150 yards long from where I'm at.
And so here we go. 10 minutes, 16 seconds left in this first half. The Bulldogs are 20 is what I have. They haven't changed the scoreboard. And that's going to be a little kick. It's rolling on the ground. He's going to dive on it at the 27-yard line. And so the Wildcats will start at the 27-yard line. And they'll have 1st and 10, and this defense is going to come back out and see if they can continue. I don't have a stat sheet in front of me, but I can guarantee you if there's a yard, it's barely so far for this game.
Not very many. We have completely controlled the line of scrimmage, and they cannot get the pass to save their lives right now.
All right, they're going to hand it off. He's going to find no room at all again as Ashton Taylor Joel Lara was able to get onto that tackle, and he's going to lose one. And so it'll be 2nd down and 11.
I think the last 4 plays have all been negative.
I think so.
Negative plays.
And so 2nd down and 11. Wildcats trying to find anything. And there's a pull. There's a little bit of room. Oh, he's going to break it open. And he is on the move. I don't know if Birchfield can catch him. He does. And finally brings him down at the 24-yard line, maybe 25. And a big run.
Credit Ben Birchfield on that tackle. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. He did not give up on that play. Tracked him down and got him down. Let's keep him out of the end zone, Bulldogs.
And that was Kirk Harrison for the Carnegie Wildcats. He gets 50 yards on that run.
So much for the
that was a double pull. The guard and the tackle from the left side pulled and got a kick out block, and they found some opening, and that guy's got some wheels.
He's got some wheels on him for sure.
So 1st and 10 on the Bulldog side of the field on the 25. They're going to try it again. This time Holding's there, but he's still going to get a couple. And so they found something they kind of like on that. once again, they're going on the weak side. I wouldn't run to Ashton Taylor's side either.
No.
And so you've got to set the edge. And so Holding did a better job there of setting that edge. And that way you have to cut up to the middle, and the rest of the defenders can come and help you out if you set that edge. You don't set that edge, this is exactly what will happen. So 2nd down and 8. 8 minutes, 39 seconds. They're going to go I formation. He's going to look to throw the ball. He's hit.
Oh, nice.
And he's
tackle
dropped.
by Hoel-Laura.
I think he was down.
I think he was down, too.
Yeah, he
but
was
nice
down
play by
Hoel-Laura
Hoel.
on a linebacker blitz and met him quickly because that was just a 3-step drop. But he couldn't even get the 3 steps in, and he was put on his back.
That was a beautiful form tackle by Hoel-Laura. Just a great, great play.
Great call by the defensive coach over there to call a blitz. Somehow he figured out that maybe they were going to try to throw there, and he couldn't get that 3rd step down before he was hit. And so great tackle there by Laura. Nice blitz call. So I'll give it up to you, coaches. Good job there. So 3rd down, 15 on the 30-yard line. You think this is probably 2-down territory here, 4-down territory. And that's a delay of game, but they're not going to throw the penalty. And they finally do.
Now.
Finally do. I think it was 0-0 for about 2 seconds.
Carnegie
tried
is
to give
not
it,
helping themselves out.
Tried to give it to them, and they wouldn't snap it. And so that'll be another 5 yards, and so that'll be 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20. 7 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock left in this first half.
And they're going to put some pressure on him.
He's going to try to get outside. He can't. And that's number 70, Bryce Williams, plus a few other Bulldogs. I'm going to give it to him. Little John was there to help out as well. But Williams did a good job setting that edge and brought him down, and they moved back another 3 yards.
We're really getting some of that 50-yard play back.
Yeah, we did. We have.
4th and about, I don't know.
Yeah. We've got about
26, somewhere there.
Maybe even 27. Yeah. Yeah, 20. Yeah, it's a long ways.
Fast-moving game tonight,
10,
Pastor
15,
Mike.
16,
6:52 with the clock running.
Well, once again, we're glad you've joined us. There's going to be a timeout, Wildcats. Once again, the reason for a Thursday night game tonight was referees. A referee shortage.
Yeah.
Not only is there a shortage everywhere else in America, we have referee shortage as well.
This game was originally scheduled for a Friday night, and a couple of weeks ago we were notified that the referees couldn't be here on a Friday night, so only on Thursday. So here we are.
Yeah, had to move it to a Thursday game. And so we're glad that you've joined us. If you weren't able to make the drive, that's okay. We've got you covered right here. And it's probably a little better. You get to hear us, right? Maybe not. I don't know. The jury's out.
I'm not going to lie. With these drums over here in my ear, I can't hardly hear, but that's okay.
We'll see how professional we can be. And so far, the Minco Bulldogs have dominated this game. The Wildcats have had one play that has gone their way. And number 12, Kirk Harrison for the Wildcats.
That one back.
He got 50 yards, and we've got about, out of penalties and a sack and, 2 sacks. And we have 4th down and 28. 4th down and 28 on the 43-yard line.
They really take themselves out of it. And then, well,
looks like they're going to go ahead and
go
for it.
Themselves out of that.
They're going to be in the I formation, and they're going to throw it. And he's going to look on the deep side. It's got an opening, and he catches it.
Yeah, good coverage. It was good coverage play.
What a catch. That was number 8.
Reed McMurtry on that. He had him covered and blanketed pretty good. Just a good pass and catch.
Jabari Eagleton on that catch was able to just get a step on McMurtry and hauled it in. And so another big play by the Wildcats. I was kind of surprised we were that close up with 28 yards. I think I'd have gave them some room, and I'd have backed way up. But they went to man. The free safety came up onto the line. I think that they caught him in the wrong call there.
I think they were prepared for a punt, too.
Yeah. And there's a handoff, nowhere to go. Number 73, Eli Kirkus, just flew through the offensive line, was able to bring him down.
That would actually be the freshman, number 33.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, sorry for that. So
That's
number
okay.
33.
Trent Littlejohn. I mean, not
Little
Trent. See, I
John.
just call him his brother's name. Carson Littlejohn.
Yeah, there's been a Little John on the field for a while, hasn't
Yeah,
there?
there has been.
So that'll set up for 2nd and goal on the 7-yard line.
He blew that play up.
He did. Going to look to pass here. There's a slant, threw it behind him. He was looking for number 1, Heston Harrison, and missed him. And so it'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and goal on the 8-yard line, sorry. Number 3 is the cornerback. We're calling him Jonah T because I could not pronounce that name.
Boy, it's a beautiful evening this evening. isn't it?
Toykoya, maybe? Toykoya. That's what I'm going to go with. Toykoya.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
3rd and goal. We're down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It's going to be a pitch out to the side. They're stretching it out. Warden got there. There's also a flag on the play. Nice speed by Warden.
It's going to be a hold call there. I think it'll be declined and go to about 4th and 12 or 13 here.
Boy, did Warden show his speed there. That's what you have to do out on this. You got to stretch that out and then make the tackle. Nice
Yes.
job by number 1 for the Bulldogs. And so it'll be a decline, just like Mr. Sims said, the prophet tonight.
I don't know about that.
So 4th and goal.
If you
on
believe
the
that, send me some money and I'll write you something up, guys. I promise.
13-yard line. 4th and goal, 13-yard. They're going to go for it. He's going to look to pass. There's the slant pattern. He's got him, but just out of his arms. He was open.
He was.
And they could have caught that. And they are definitely looking 8's way. And that's Jabari Eagleton for the Wildcats. And so that will be a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs did what they needed to do.
Good goal line stand there, and that goal line stand turned into about a 12-yard stand. A good play by Minco.
Yeah, because it was 1st and goal on the 1-yard line.
Yes.
That's where he caught that ball at. And they
wound up being a 4th and 13.
4th and 13, yeah. And so moving them back. So the Eagles, or the Wildcats, have only come up with 2 big plays. And that's been it. McMurtry back out for quarterback, going to hand it off to Johnson, and he hits the hole quickly, and he's going to rumble for about 8 or 9 yards there.
He's fast.
Well, I like it when he hits the hole fast like
He
that.
is fast.
And so it looks like he got 8, so that'll be 2nd down and 2, down to under 5 minutes left in this first half. Nice long drive here, and you could you could kind of run the clock down and finish this off maybe this half. So another handoff. Nope. McMurtry's going to keep it. He's going to try to find the edge. He does find the edge. Flag on the field. He's finally brought down.
Probably going to be a hold call, I would think.
Probably. The prophet hasn't been wrong yet, so we'll see. I kind of wish Reed McMurtry would run out of bounds on those right there. He continues to get tackled. I'd rather him not.
No. Need to keep that boy healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of games we need him to play. And so that is going to be a holding call. That'll move it back 10 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 12. 4 minutes, 37 seconds. And the clock will begin.
And we get the ball to start the second half as well, as the
Yes.
Bulldogs deferred that.
He's going to pull it. Oh, almost got sacked, got out of it, but they still able to bring him down. Could be a face
mask or something's going to be
I think
called.
so.
Here,
That's what I was looking at. And the Wildcats are going to shoot themselves in the foot again, as they did a good job there, was able to get him.
I believe they're going to call a horse call.
Knocked
here.
him down. And I believe that'll be 15, so should be enough for a first down. And the call's going to be personal foul, face mask on the Wildcats, and that'll be a first down.
Like I said, it was a horse collar. So see, my profit
We
days might
it.
be over.
We lost it. Well, you had it for a good 16 minutes, I think,
There
of
you
this
go.
football game. So 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. He's going to hand it off the middle. Johnson's going to go straight up the man. You want to talk about north and south, and he gets 7 yards.
And he never takes both hands off the ball.
He does not.
He
Yeah,
protects that thing.
yeah, he does. So it'll be 2nd down and 3. I like that. You would think the little running back. He's the smallest running back we have out there.
He is.
And he's the one that goes north and south. You would think he'd be the wiggle one, try to get to the outside, but he does not. He wastes no time, and he gets 7 yards there, 2nd and 3. Going to hand it to him again. He finds another hole. He's got about 4 yards, and that'll be enough for another Bulldog first down.
I think by the time we get to game 7 or 8, he and Carson are going to be a good tandem.
Yeah.
For the Bulldogs. They're both running very well tonight.
Well, like you've said all season so far, a lot of young players playing, and
man.
And you kind of saw it the last 2 games, a lot of young players, but man, got a bright future. McMurtry's going to hold on to it. He's going to finally throw it out to Hughes. Hughes almost dropped it. And so he's going to lose.
I'd almost rather see McMurtry just take it up the field to get what you can on a play like that. It was well covered there. And Clay just didn't have much room to go.
Yeah. And really, even if he'd have got it to Hughes, he really didn't have anywhere to go anyway. But he's going to lose 4 or 5 yards, 4 yards on that one. So 2nd and 14 as we roll under 3 minutes. Yeah, I think I would like to see Hughes move up a little bit, not be so much in the backfield.
I think you're right.
Kind of move that positioning a little forward. I think it might help out a little bit. So 2nd down, 14. Going to hand it off to Little John. He's got a little bit of room. He finally gets turned around. He gets about 3. And so it'll be 3rd down and 11. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Negative plays do not help an offense, do they?
They do not. They do not. So 3rd and long right here, 3rd and 11. Down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll see what they come up with here. He's going to roll out to his right. He's looking for holding. He finds him right at the first down marker, and he's able to fall forward. And that's
a
plenty.
Good play.
That's a nice job by McMurtry. When he just lets loose, that ball gets there in a hurry.
It does, and Will obviously knew where the flag was.
Yeah, he knew exactly where to get the line to gain. And so 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line of the Wildcats. Hand off to Little John. He's north and south, and he's able to get about 6 yards as we roll down to a minute 50.
Still on the clock with 3 timeouts as well.
3 timeouts. We're down to a minute 45. 2nd down and 5.
Hurry up mode here, looks like. I don't mean to cut you off. I just can't hardly hear where the drums are beating.
McMurtry's going to hold it. There's a slant pattern. Too low for Birchfield to be able to grab. Usually they connect on that. They're pretty good at
they are
connecting,
just a little
but just
low
a little
on the pass.
Yeah. So 3rd down. Clock stops at 1:27 left in the half. 3rd down and 5. McMurtry finds holding again, and he's going to get out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. And he got about 8 or 9 yards on that one. That'll be enough for a Bulldog first down as the clock goes down to 1:21.
Will's playing some smart football there.
He is. They're finding some advantages over there with Will holding, and he's been able to catch, what is that, his 4th catch? 4th catch maybe tonight? So McMurtry's going to come out to the left. He's looking deep for, right on the sideline. I think he stepped out of bounds. Clayton Hughes on the catch.
I'd like to see a replay of that because it looked like, to me, his feet were in bounds on that catch.
I think by the time he secured it, I think he stepped on the line. It was close.
But remember, folks, I am a homer.
That's right. Couldn't quite get the toe tap in, says the referee. So 2nd down and 10, a minute 14 seconds.
Good catch by Clayton, though.
Yeah, nice little route. Had 2. McMurtry looking for Birchfield or Hughes on this side. Birchfield ran the shallow route. Hughes ran the deep route. Hit him, but just a little bit too far, and so it'll be 2nd and 10 as he caught it out of bounds. And there's going to be the first timeout for the Bulldogs. And so they're trying to punch it in, they're going to use every bit of this clock, aren't they? Which is what you wanted to do. And so the Bulldogs are up 20-0. The Wildcats have had 2 plays on offense, one for 50 yards and another one for about 27 yards.
And I'm still going to say they're not too far off of 0 yards because of
Probably so.
a lot of negative plays. No, they probably have about 40 yards or so.
Yeah, a lot of negative plays.
Great defense by the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, they have played excellent defense. Haven't let them have hardly anything but those 2 plays.
Yeah.
And the offense has just continued to move the chains, throughout this first half. And so down to minute 14. It'll be second down and 10. Ball on the Wildcat 37, the Carnegie 37. We'll see what they want to do on second down here as the clock gets a little closer to the end of the first half. So there's the whistle. They're going to get set up. There's Little John in motion. Looks like McMurtry on a draw. He's got plenty of room. He's got the first down, and he's got a lot more, and he's going to go all the way down to about the 12-yard line. Great play call there by the Bulldogs out of that timeout.
Great play call, and I really think Little John, they really focused on him, thinking on for those little bubble screens or something, and that opened it up for
all eyes went somewhere else. McMurtry able to get big. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to find, who is that? Is that Hughes?
Yeah, it's Hughes.
Clayton Hughes, and that's a Bulldog. Did he get it?
He got in, I think.
Oh, nope, they're going to say the 1-yard line. I thought they called a touchdown. No, it is a touchdown. All right.
So we're
okay, I missed it. Boy, it's hard to see from over here.
So
touchdown for Clayton Hughes from Reed McMurtry. And here's the kick by Holding. I don't know.
I can't. He got
and he got that one in, and so it will be 27 Bulldogs, Carnegie Wildcats 0 with 50 seconds left. Boy, that was quite a throw by Reed McMurtry on that slant to Hughes. He was able to hit him right in stride, and
I go back to that play before. That was a great run by Reed. He's got some speed to him, Pastor Mike.
Yeah. I like it when he's more north and south than he is trying to wiggle. I think his speed will win the day.
Pretty elusive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good job by the Bulldogs as they get a big run from McMurtry down to the 12-yard line and then able to hit Hughes for a 12-yard touchdown for the Bulldogs. And it puts them up 27-0. So far, the Bulldogs have had 4 offensive drives for 4 touchdowns.
Exactly
That's efficient.
The way you want to start out a district competition game, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, in district competition, points do matter.
Oh, they do.
So every win, you can get up to 15 points in district play, and so that matters if there's a tie or anything like that at the end of the end of district play. And so you'll want all those points every time. You want to win by 15.
I have seen teams with more losses win a district title because of points.
Yes. And so that kicks down to about the 30. They're going to get about 5 yards out of it and finally stopped. And we're down to 43 seconds. And the Wildcats are going to try one more time. They got close last time. They were right down to the 1-yard line, but still wasn't able to get any points on the board. And so they'll start at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. They've got 43 seconds left in this half. And so far, the Bulldog defense has just been smothering. Literally 2 plays, that's it. 2 plays the Wildcats have had, and so the defense has really stepped up this game. So here comes the Wildcat offense. He's going to fake the pitch. He's going to throw back. Oh, Will Holding all
just
over
about had
it.
6 right there.
It was nothing but green in front of him, but he knocked it down. And so that'll be incomplete. I'm going to go 2nd to 10. Woo, he almost had him 6 right there.
He wanted him, you could tell. He was just a hair off, or it would have been 6.
What a great read right there as they
was.
went to look out to the right, trying to misdirection. And that running back popped back, and Will Holding was all over it. So 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. 40 seconds left in this first half. He's going to pitch it this time. They set the edge. Oh, nice tackle
by number 14,
Noah Johnson. Yeah, Noah Johnson. Good job on the tackle right there as he knocked his feet out from under him. We seen 12 speed earlier. Once he got going, boy, he was going. And so good job to knock him down. He gets about 3 yards on the carry, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Should
Down
be
to
the last
12
play of the half
seconds.
right here.
12 seconds. 10. 7. And they're going to hand it off, and he falls down on his own. Who was there? Lara was there to try to make something happen, I think. Or no, that was 58. That was Isaac Oakes on the tackle, and so that'll be the end of the first half. And your Minco Bulldogs are up 27 to the Carnegie Wildcats 0. And so great first half by the Bulldogs as they scored on every drive that they had. And the defense is pitching a shutout right now. And so exactly what you wanted after a couple of losses to come out and play really well. No mistakes, no turnovers, very few penalties. And so I like what they were putting out there for that first half.
Couldn't have been scripted any better. Could not have been scripted any better. Offense, 4 drives, 4 touchdowns, and the defense. And I call some plays, so I feel pretty good about that.
That is, man. A lot of good plays, a lot of good plays. Well, we'll give you about 15 minutes here, and we'll come back and get you ready for the second half. We're glad that you've joined us on this Thursday night football night as the Bulldogs are playing the Carnegie Wildcats. So far, a good game. You'll want to join us for the second half. I'm sure if you've got some players you're watching that haven't played as much this year, you might get to see them this game. And so we'll see, because so far the second half for the Bulldogs this year has not been a good half.
Has not been.
So we'll see if the Bulldogs learn their lesson, can come out and play a better second half.
Let's turn that around. Before we go, folks, I need to tell you something that's pretty important. We're going to be hosting the regional softball playoffs in Minco. We're glad to do that. We will also most likely be hosting some football playoffs later on in November. Here's what you need to know. We, as a school, will not be able to accept paper tickets. All tickets will have to purchased online. You will bring your phone, and you will show a validated ticket on your phone. Now, next week on our social media and on our website, we will have explicit directions of how to purchase those tickets, and we will also have, and I'm no tech guru, but what do they call those codes you can scan? I forget what they
QR code.
QR codes. We'll have those at the games next week. You can, if you don't have a ticket, you can scan them and buy a ticket. With this, also the price of tickets have gone up from $7 to $9. So it will cost you $9 to go to a playoff game. And let me be important to emphasize this. This is not Minco's rule. This is from the OSSAA, and we will have to comply with this. There'll be no paper tickets, all electronic. More information next week. Thank you.
That's right. That's right. And if you have any trouble with that, Mr. Sims' phone will be ready to talk to you to figure all that out. And so, all right. Well, we'll get you to halftime, and we'll catch you for the second half. We'll see what the Bulldogs can do the second half. Well, if you're back with us, we'll get started for this second half. Well, Mr. Sims, first half went just the way you would like it to go after a couple of losses to come out. And your offense scores on every drive. Your defense stops every drive. And so you've got a lead 27-0. Kind of what the doctor ordered there, for the first half.
Yes, sir. You know, early on, our line had a little bit of a difficult time with the Carnegie defensive line, but as the half went along, we established good control and really had some good lanes and picked up some big chunks of 8 yards a run.
Yeah, Noah Johnson and Carson Littlejohn running really well for the Bulldogs.
They really do, and defense has played superb. We were just talking about Ben Birchfield on that tackle in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Maybe the best play of the game so far.
Saved the touchdown. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And so, well, here's the big deal for the second half. The Bulldogs have not played well in the second half. Our first game of the year against Dibble did not play well the second half, but was able to eke out a win. Well, not eke out. They still won pretty well, but all of Dibble's offense and their scores came in that second half. Cashin, well, they scored all day long. But against last week Watauga, we were up 34-6 and ended up losing 46-41. And so the Watauga was able to score 40 points, and we scored 7 in that second half. And so I think for the coaches right now, that's what they're going to be looking at is like, are we going to come out and play in the second half?
I look for them to turn this around, and I would assume at practice this week, the coaches have stressed it's a 4-quarter game, gentlemen.
That's right.
So we're gonna find out. We get the ball here to start, and this drive is going to tell us a lot about that, Pastor Mike.
Yes, absolutely. And so they're going to be able to come out and see what they can do in the second half, and that's what I'll be looking for. Really, I'm hoping to see the Bulldogs come out and put a couple more touchdowns on the board and let some of these second stringers come out and get some action in this first district game of the 2021 season. And so we'll be set to receive the second half kickoff, and we'll get started, and we'll see what your Bulldogs can do. Once again, this is the first district game of the season, and so this one counts. The other 3 really are just warm-up games. This is the one that counts. You want to be able to get your 15 points and go to the next game. And so here we go for the Bulldogs. There's a kick. Good kick by the Wildcats. Caught by Birchfield at the 10-yard line. He's going to go across the field. He's got a lot of grade, and there is nobody that's going to catch him. That's the 30. That's the 20. That's the 10, and that's a Bulldog touchdown to start the second half, and that's exactly what we were looking for. Look at that, Ben Birchfield, as he goes for 85 yards all the way down to the end zone.
That's the play they've worked on in practice. You can see that wall develop over there on the far side from us, and it was clear before he got to the 25 it was a touchdown. That was a beautiful play by the Bulldog special teams unit.
Once again, Birchfield shows his speed.
Yes, he does.
Boy, he has found an extra gear this year being a sophomore, and he kicked it in right there. Will Holding out to kick the extra point. And that is no good.
There was a problem with that snap and that hold. That wasn't really on the kicker.
And so
a little bit slow to get the ball down in placement.
Slow snap. Couldn't get the ball down, but that's okay. It's 33-0, and we talked about coming out in the second half and getting going, and I think the Bulldogs answered that question very quickly.
Yeah, and that gets the mojo of the team going on a play like that. It's exactly what the doctor ordered for this second half situation we've had the last few weeks.
Yeah, that was impressive, man. We've talked about Ben Birchfield all year as a receiver. He's been able to get those extra couple steps on those defensive backs. He's found himself open quite a few times down the field, and then he showed it right there on the kickoff return. And, man, unhook the trailer and go, baby. So the Bulldogs get ready to kick, 33-0. That took all of 15 seconds.
Ben's fast. He really is.
He's showing it.
On 2 plays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or 3.
That's one thing you can't teach. You can't teach speed.
No.
You either got it or you don't. And he's got it.
I know somebody talking that doesn't. Never had it.
I might have 20 years ago or longer. Will Holding to kick. And it's going to get to about the 35-yard line. And it's Well, the Wildcats fall on it at about the 34. And so they'll get a 1st and 10.
As important as we scored on the touchdown, but as important as the offense was or the special teams play, defense is equally important here to get a stop and get off the field here pretty quick.
Defense has definitely been the problem in the second half. They've played well the first half, and then the second half come out and not be able to do much. And so the defense has really got to step up and prove that they can play in the second half, and that'll go a long way for the rest of district play. And so the Wildcats have a 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. Going to be a reverse, and he's going to find some room. McMurtry gets out. He misses. Johnson finally finds him, knocks him down at the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs. And that was number 30, Uzziah Ahadi.
Pretty good run by him.
Yeah.
He good play by Carnegie, quite honestly.
Yeah, come out with the reverse. Had to come up with something special, and it worked as they were able to get 20 yards on that reverse. And so good job by the Wildcats. And once again, that's what we talked about, defense. Let's see if they can come back here. Wasn't able to set the edge there as the defensive end crashed. And so there's
Nice
Ashton
play.
Taylor. Johnny on the spot. Boy, he has had a good game as the strong side defensive end.
He explodes off that line. He went unabated there, and I'm telling you what, it was running back didn't have time to get the ball hardly before he got nailed.
Yeah, he put a little swim move on that. And as he put that swim move, he was right there for the handoff and got him down. So that'll be a loss of 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 15. Ball on the 50-yard line.
2 sophomores on that defensive line, by the way.
Yeah. He's going to look to pass. He finally throws it out there. He's double covered and throws it over him. No flags on the play, so good job by the defensive backfield. That was Noah Johnson.
Some good pressure by Luke Clement there, too, busting through that line.
Yeah. And that's key to help the defensive back. That was one thing last week that was a struggle, was that quarterback was able to run around quite a bit, and it's hard to cover somebody for that long. And so the defensive line's got to do their job as well. They got to get to the quarterback and make him throw the ball quickly. So 3rd down, 15. Good answer by the Bulldogs here after that long run. Missed the reverse, and finally down. Got maybe a yard. It looked like he was looking for the reverse, and it wasn't there. He spun around and nowhere to go. That was Andrew Barebow.
Last time they had a 4th and long, I think they made it. So
they did. They threw it.
Pay attention to real close to this play.
Yeah.
I think we're not going to commit to a punt here.
Yeah, I would watch for number 8, Eagleton, for Carnegie. He's going to line up on the far side. He's going to be the receiver over there. That's who they went to last time. There's a blitz. There's a reverse. And there's some room. But Ben Birchfield able to stop him. And so that'll be a turnover on downs. Once again, calling number 2's name.
Pretty good play by Carnegie, but they had so many yards to go. That was really going to be tough to get 20 yards on that play.
Yeah, that was a 4th down and long there. And they were able to get a good chunk, but not enough for a 1st down. So that'll be Bulldog 1st down on the 39-yard line of the Bulldogs.
I think we'll see some ball control offense here for a while, try to chew that clock up and run the football. We had some success in the second quarter, well, most of the half, really.
Yeah. And so McMurtry, Noah Johnson back there with him. And he's going to get the handoff Johnson, and he's going to find about 5 yards there. And man, once again, just north and south, able to get a huge chunk of yards. Good job by the offensive line.
If you get 5 yards a run, that's pretty stinking good.
Yep. Well, they backed it up just a bit, so we'll say 4 yards on that carry. So 2nd down and 6. Going to hand it off again, and he's going to find enough for a 1st down and much more. He's going to find the corner, and makes one man miss, trying to get going again. Finally tackled from behind, but not till he gets to about the 28-yard line. And a great run by Noah Johnson as he found found some room right up the middle again.
And he made some good moves there towards the end of that run to get an extra 5-10 yards. Great run by Noah.
So the ball will be on the 29-yard line of the Wildcats. It'll be 1st and 10. And gotta love it when you can get so much yards right up the middle.
Yes, sir.
Hughes in motion. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to find the
blocker in
corner.
front
He's
of
got
him.
room. Little
And he's
John
gonna
trying to get a
score.
block. He might get all the way to the end zone. And he does. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Clayton Hughes from the 29-yard line gets in for the touchdown on a jet sweep. Great block by Little John and Will Holding over there. And that'll put another 6 on the board for the Bulldogs.
You know, the Bulldogs have had some great plays that you can just watch develop that are just beautiful.
And so Holding will come out to kick. He's had some good ones. He's had some misses. See what he can do here. Better snap, better hold, nope, missed that one too. So that'll be the Minco Bulldogs 39, the Carnegie Wildcats 0. And that's how we wanted to see the second half start, as we've been able to get a kickoff return touchdown from Ben Birchfield and move the chains down the field, and Clayton Hughes on a 29-yard jet sweep around the corner was able to get in the end zone, and that's what makes it 39-0. And so good job, Bulldogs, right there to start off the second half with a bang. I think they've been listening to Coach maybe this week.
I think so. They're playing really well and not out of control either. Very controlled and just running their plays, and really see a lot of success here tonight.
Well, I like their energy. That's what I think when we were playing Dibble, and even when we saw against Watauga, they kind of had that big lead, and so they didn't come out with much energy, and all of a sudden they found themselves struggling. They come out with much better energy, and they're flying to the ball, flying down the sidelines. You're seeing a lot of speed and a lot of energy for the Bulldogs. So here's Holding to kick. Nice kick there. It's going to get it all the way down to the 17-yard line. Wildcats going to pick it up. There's one missed tackle, and finally brought down at about the 28-yard line of the Wildcats. Good special teams play right there. So click it on all cylinders. So as a Bulldog fan, you're liking this. So it'll be 1st and 10. We're down to 8 minutes, 23 seconds left in this third quarter. Ball on the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. So we've got Taylor. We got number 53, Zach Willman. Number 65, Garrett Grants. And I believe Isaac Oakes on the other end. Laura and Little John at linebacker. There's the trying the reverse again. But there's Ashton Taylor saying you might want to go the other way. And he's going to drop him for about 4 yards.
Ashton Taylor's built him some stats tonight, Pastor Mike.
He's going to get double-digit tackles if he hadn't already. And so that'll be 2nd down and 14. So Laura and Little John Holding, McMurtry, Johnson, and Birchfield, and Hughes at the defensive backs. There's the handoff up the middle.
Nice hit.
That's number 53, Zach Willman on the tackle. Able to get through that offensive line and grab a hold of him. And so they were able to get about 4 yards there. So 3rd down and 9. This is where I would watch number 8. They've been going to him. Looks like Birchfield's going to get the task to cover him.
I watch for number 30 on a little slant coverage here too.
And here's the pass. There's some pressure. Oh, that's an interception. Clayton Hughes again. And he's running down the sideline. That's the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Clayton Hughes with the pick 6. Good pressure by the defensive line. That was number 65, Garrett Grants, was making the quarterback hurry. He had to throw off his back foot as he was falling backwards.
Clayton was watching that thing all the way. He knew what that ball was going to be. He was poised and ready and take it back to the house. Great score by the Bulldogs.
Sometimes might be the hardest catch when you see nothing but green in front of you, but you got to make the catch, and he did that. And then the defense turned into offense and began to block well, and he's able to score and put another 6 on the board. And here is the extra point for Will Holding. Hughes is going to hold it. He gets it down. That looks like a better kick.
No good.
And it's no good.
You know,
might be the only thing that Minco struggled with tonight is that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to gripe about that too much,
Nope.
but there'll be some games. Those points are very, very important.
Yeah. Definitely need to work on that. And so, man, what a good job by the defense. And that they're answering every question we had this evening coming out in the second half. Is the offense going to have energy? Are they going to be able to put some points on? Is the defense going to be able to stop? And they're stopping, and they're even scoring too. And so everything you wanted.
Pretty cool when you can play a football game and score in all 3 phases.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so the Bulldogs are having fun, and now it's 45-0, 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And I got a feeling you're going to start seeing some new players out here for the Bulldogs pretty quick. And so the Bulldogs ready to kick. There's Holding. He's going to kick it down to the 20-yard line. Wildcats pick it up. Nowhere to go. And he has dropped down quickly. I believe that was number 3, Ashton Taylor, on the tackle. He might come up with 20 tackles tonight.
He may.
And so see a few new numbers out here. Looks like Schneider's out there. Oaks is out there. Who is that? Number 52. Shane Godwin.
Shane Godwin, yeah.
And then number 72, Gavin Goodman. He's out there on the defensive line.
These are good young kids that are going to be contributing in the next few years.
Looks like number 28, is that Ruthhart? Tasha Ruthhart's going to play cornerback. Who's that over there? I can't see yet. And there's the handoff up the middle, and still nowhere to go. That was number
Carson Littlejohn.
Yeah, number 33, Carson Littlejohn. So your other quarterback is number 6, Gavin Johnson.
You know, Carson does not carry himself like a typical freshman.
No, he doesn't look like a typical freshman.
No, he doesn't. He's a big kid.
And so good job by the Bulldogs, just a little bit there. So got about 3 yards on that carry. Second down and 7. Down to 6 minutes in the third quarter. There's going to be the reverse again.
Good coverage.
Holding
there.
gets over there. Good job.
Good job by
And then
Will.
the rest of the Bulldogs get there.
Assisted by Tasha Ruthhart, too. Good play. Good tackle.
Yeah, good job by Holding there. Number 85 was able to come up and make that tackle. They have definitely, that's probably the 5th time they've run that here in the second half. Didn't run it one time in the first half. And so Holding was able to get him down, and so it'll be 3rd down and 5 as they are on the 30-yard line. Got to get to the 35-yard line for a first down. They've only been able to move the chains twice in this football game. Just 2 first downs is all that's been allowed. So we'll see as some of the second string comes in what they can do.
And
looks like we're going to have a timeout, and that is. So 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. The Minco Bulldogs 45, the Carnegie Wildcats 0. And so the Wildcats are going to call timeout. They've got a 3rd and 5 on the 30-yard line. And so, man, if you're watching the Bulldogs, you're a fan of the Bulldogs, this has gone the way that you wanted after watching the last 2 games. This is a good remedy for the last couple games. Good game to come out and really get after it.
Well, we're hoping this is the first game of a 7-0 stretch here
There
for
you
the
go.
Bulldogs.
There you go.
And, you win that district, you get some home playoff games, and you don't know what will happen in those situations.
Yeah, I like having home playoff games.
Oh, I do too.
That's pretty fun.
Of course, you won't be able to buy a paper ticket, but hey,
that's right. Yeah.
We'll still have a home
go
football
electronic.
game.
That's right. Well, hey, like you said, I know these last 2 games have been tough, but as far as the division goes, and that's what counts, I think the Bulldogs should be the ones, the favorites to win it personally. And so here goes the reverse again the other way. He finds a little bit of room. There is a flag on the field. Johnson trying to tackle him. He finally gets him down at about the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs, but I think there'll be a hold. What do you think, Mr. Sims?
Yeah, Holy's going to take it back to about 3rd and 15 or so, 3rd and 10, and 3rd and 15, I guess, but
probably so. Not sure yet. A chop block. A chop block means
that's even
basically,
worse.
Yeah. A chop block means there's somebody that's already blocking and is already attached to the defender, and somebody else comes in from the side and takes you down at the legs, and you can't do that. Once you're engaged with a defender, somebody can't come in and chop your legs out from under you.
And that'll cause you a knee injury every once in a while too.
That's right. Yeah. And so once you could block somebody in the knees if that's your first move, but if you're engaged with somebody already as a defender and you're already being blocked, you can't be chopped down like that because it could cause an injury. So it'll be 3rd down and 18. He's going to look to pass. He's going to throw it out there. It's not going to get to him. There's holding. Oh, he tips it up. That's Gavin Johnson comes up with it, number 6. He's got some room to run, and he is running. And he gets down all the way to the 10-yard line. Will Holding tipped it up. And number 6, Gavin Johnson, coming off the bench, comes in as a second stringer and gets him an Oski, and he takes it all the way to the 10-yard line.
I haven't heard it called an Oski in a long time. That's pretty cool. I like that.
There you go.
You know, that was kind of a desperation-type pass, and Bulldogs played it well. Great interception by Minco.
Yeah, that's the guy you wanted to watch right there. They had double coverage on him.
And that's good for our young kids, too, that are getting in here and get that interception, and Gavin getting to make a big play for the Bulldogs tonight.
Right. Looks like we got a few new linemen out. McMurtry's still in. Looks like Ruth Hart's out here at the wide receiver position. He's going to hand off to Johnson again, and he's going to get about 5 yards, I think. And so it'll be 1st or 2nd and goal on the 5-yard line. Gavin Johnson is a senior. Is Gavin and Noah, are they brothers?
Yes, they are.
I thought so. Okay. And he's a senior? Is that right?
I believe so. And
I
a
didn't
little
know
bit
he
of that.
was a senior. He's going to hand. Oh, no, it's going to flip it out. Oh, right off of Gavin's hands. That's number 6. An inaccurate pass there.
Well, one thing I can say about tonight, we have done a lot better just going north and south.
Yes.
Any play that we've tried to extend to the sideline a little bit has not worked too well for the Bulldogs tonight. The north and south option has worked a lot better.
Yeah, really been able to, move up and down the field. Yeah, so you're right. Everything we've tried to do to the sidelines hasn't worked out too well. Oh, he is met quickly. That's number 14, Johnson. He's down about the 3-yard line. So it'll be 4th down, or 4th and goal on the 3-yard line. Fourth and goal on the 3-yard line. 3 minutes, 25 seconds in this 3rd quarter. He's going to hand it off, and there's plenty of room. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Noah Johnson, number 14, punches it in, and that was a big, wide hole right there.
That was a nice push by the offensive line, and they spread that thing open, and easy touchdown for Minco.
That was Schneider. Yeah, and Schneider over there, big number 50, took his guy and took him about 5 yards out to the right. And so Holding will come in to try to get him an extra point, see if he can get back on the back through the uprights here. It looks like he did, and he does. Good. And so the Bulldogs are now 52, Carnegie Wildcats 0. And this game has gotten out of hand.
Really impressive 3rd quarter by Minco.
Yeah, really came out and did, I think, exactly what the coaches wanted him. So 52-0. We've got 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Bulldogs are going to get ready to kick.
If we have any students out there listening, let me remind them, there is school tomorrow.
There is school tomorrow. That is correct. What time is it? 8:40. We're doing okay.
Yeah, we should be out here by 9:30.
Might be able to get this clock running. Well, if you're still with us, we're glad that you're still with us on this Thursday night. Watching the Bulldogs really take it to the Wildcats. There's a kick off the side of the foot.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I think it finally went out of bounds. And so that'll be on the 38-yard line. Well, the Wildcats have a few athletes, have guys. They've made some plays. They've really shot themselves in the foot a few times. They've made a good run or something like that, and they'll have a penalty and back themselves up and kind of back themselves in a hole.
You know, Carnegie's been one of those towns never devoid of athletes.
Yeah.
Really a good basketball program. Seen them play a lot of
Yes.
good basketball from Carnegie over the years. And some good football at times.
Yeah. So I see number 56 out there. There's Hughes trying to catch him down. Doesn't quite. Finally, Ruth able to knock him out of bounds as he gets about 2 yards. Number 56, Colton Mendez, is out there.
Colton's another freshman.
Yeah, there's another player here. Here comes number 77 coming in the game. That's Big Owen Jenkins. That's my neighbor. He lives right down the road.
It's good to see these young kids out playing tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Really early, too. I mean, it's
well, if you're on, family members, if you're watching, here's your chance to see some of these guys play. He's going to hand it off straight up the middle. And there's number 14, Noah Johnson. Not only can he score a touchdown, he can get a tackle right there, and that's going to be close to a first down, but not quite. So 3rd down and 1, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Noah's had a nice game tonight, hasn't he?
Yes, he's had a very good game. Both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball.
He kind of got a bum ankle last week on a play, but he has recovered from that nicely, doing well.
Yeah, playing good tonight. So 3rd and 1. We'll see if the big boys up front can push him back. Going to hand it off up the middle. He's met. He looks like he's going to fall forward enough for a first down. Got to the 50-yard line, and that will be a first down for the Wildcats as they finally move the chains.
I believe that's first down number 3.
I think first down number 3 is correct. Yes. I was kind of thinking they would have another penalty there. That's kind of what they've done. But they were able to get it through. So 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. There's the reverse again. There's plenty of room. And he's going to be tackled by Johnson.
Lost the football,
Ball
too.
came out, but referee saying he was down by contact. That's about 8 yards, maybe 9.
Carnegie likes to run a lot of misdirection.
Yeah, they found some room on the outside there coming across. And so that just means as a defensive end, you're going to have to stay home. You're going to have to set that edge. And so he got 9 yards there to be second in a short one, maybe half a yard. So the corners are going to have to get, or the defensive ends are going to have to get to work. And there's the pitch. He's going to try to get to the corner again. He's able to. He's going to get a little more room. Little John's there. Finally going to take him down. That was number 7, Eddie Mandrell.
Nice tackle by Carson, though.
Yeah, good pursuit there. Big gain. As they went from the 41-yard line down to the 14. So that'll be a first down for the Wildcats. And the shutout looks like it's on a little bit of life alert right here. And so 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line, down to 40 seconds in this third quarter. Going to pitch it again, try it one more time. And he's met quickly. Good job by Littlejohn and good job by number 56, Mendez, able to get that tackle. Good job by Littlejohn by turning it in, and there was Mendez to take him down.
You're going to be mentioning those boys' names a lot over the next 4 years, Pastor Mike.
That's 2 freshmen right there, isn't it?
And Colton's a good player. He's an outstanding junior high player for us.
Yes.
Well, they both are. In fact, most of those kids out there right now are great junior. We have a great junior high team.
Yeah.
We play at home Monday night, by the way.
There you go. Number 50, Schneider, comes in as a defensive nose tackle. And he's met quickly, taken down by a host of Bulldogs. Lara is the one that started that one. And then the rest of them got there, so it'll be second down and 9. Got a yard. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Minco Bulldogs 52, Carnegie Wildcats 0. So the shutout still on the board. The Wildcats tried to do something about it here in this fourth quarter. See if they could get on the board. Loves getting to see some of these other players get in, get some action. And that always helps down the road because you never know if an injury, you don't know because of COVID, if somebody's going to get something. And so it's good to get these other players in and some game action. That way they've got something to go off of if their number's called one of these days.
Have a big game next Friday night. Another district competition game at home versus Cordell.
Okay.
We'll be welcoming the Blue Devils to Minco. It'll be last year I remember playing at Cordell. We jumped out pretty good on them, and we had to hold on for dear life.
We did. That's right.
And so Cordell's not a bad football team,
that their
folks.
quarter-
It'll be a great contest. And
They had a good little quarterback, didn't they?
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I mean, you make it out to Minco next week, make it to home, and let's fill that place up and have a fun night.
Well, you get to come over, watch some Lady Bulldog softball.
That's right.
You can enjoy that all day, Thursday and Friday, and then after you get done, just walk on over. Concession stands both places,
You
so
better
you
believe
could
it.
just park it, and you could have a good day of sports there in Minco, Oklahoma.
We're going to have teams from both corners of the state in for the softball regional, looks like.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. When does that get released? Monday? Is that when that
Be
gets
released
released, or
Monday,
Sunday,
and,
something like that?
Good job.
And there's a tackle. That'll be a tackle
Clayton
for a loss.
Hughes.
Clayton Hughes on that one. And so that'll make it 4th down. And once again, the Bulldog defense, when it looks like Carnegie's going to get something on the board, the defense steps right back
Boy,
up and
stiffen
says,
up,
maybe
don't they?
not tonight. No, sir. So let's see. 4th down, 13. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Watch for number 8 right here.
Yeah, definitely watch number 8. He's on the far side of the field. But there's the reverse again. He's got some room. He's finally met. I don't think he got it. And he's going to miss it by about 3 yards. And so the Bulldog defense stands up again.
Really
and
an
says,
interesting
"No, sir."
play call right there.
Yeah, they have ran that reverse, haven't they, this second half?
They have. It was a good. I mean, they picked up some yards, obviously, but boy, it's hard to pick up 13, 14 yards on
hard to pick that up. And so that'll go back to the Bulldogs, and they are 1st and 10 as the Bulldogs are up 52-0. We are in the 4th quarter.
Look for Clayton Hughes to be in here at quarterback.
Is that who's in? Yep, Clayton Hughes at quarterback. Noah Johnson at running back. He's going to hand it off to, nope, Clayton's going to take it. He's going to run pass option. He gets it to
Carson.
Littlejohn, and he gets about 18 yards on that pass. Nice job by Hughes right there.
Yeah, a very nice job by Hughes.
That run pass option, he fakes the handoff. He can take off and run, or he can pass it. And he made a nice little pass to Carson Littlejohn.
There's a penalty there on the.
But it's going to come back.
Pastor Mike, I didn't see the flag.
I did not either. Looks like it's going to be a block in the back on the Bulldogs. So evidently that happened down the field quite a bit because it'll be 1st and 9 as they are on the. Where are they at? They are on the 10-yard line. And that ball was handed off to Johnson, and he doesn't get anything. So it'll be 2nd down and 9.
Expect a lot of ball control plays here, just trying to run that clock, get out of here and go home with a win. And
yeah, we got to get to school in the morning, don't we?
we have school tomorrow.
Wake
Don't
up and
be
get to
late.
school in the morning. I think the students over there are going, Mr. Sims, can we get rid of first hour tomorrow? But I don't think that's going to happen. So 2nd down and 9. No flag on the play.
Well,
Tackle
Pastor
for
Mike,
loss.
our softball team is playing next week in the regional. I hope we have a lot of turnout. I think we will have a lot of turnout to support them. We have a really legitimate shot to make the state tournament the following week.
Yes.
And that's really exciting for the community. If we do, we'll be having some exciting announcements that I think if we make the state tournament, that I think our students will like real well. It's going to be exciting. Get out and support that softball team next week.
That's right. Yeah, come support them because I do too. I think they have a really good shot. So here's Hughes looking for the pass. He's going over the middle. It's got a couple options. But the
They're into
Wildcats
double coverage.
Yeah, Wildcats are ready for that. So that'll make it 4th down and 13.
I think this is our first punt of the night.
I think this will be the first punt of the night. And so, yeah, the Minco Lady Bulldogs this year, 29-4. 29-4, 14-0 in district.
Yeah,
and there is only 2 other teams that have more wins than them, and that is Pecola and Silo. Other than that, Minco's got the 3rd most wins in 2A. So that ball's going to take a nice bounce. Good kick as that rolls all the way down to the 42-yard line. And that was McMurtry on the punt.
I believe that's the best punt of the year so far.
That was a really good punt. And so there was only one other team in 2A that had an undefeated district, and that was Latta. Latta was 14-0. Well, Morrison was 14-0 as well. And so as I read those teams off, those will probably be about the 8 teams that are going to be in this state playoffs.
I really believe that Minco has as good a shot as anybody to win that sucker. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to win a state
It's hard
contest.
to get to state.
It is. Yeah. And we have a legitimate chance to get there next week, folks.
Yeah, so you'll be the one watching that next Thursday. Wildcats got the ball, 1st and 10. He's going to get a pitch. Clayton Hughes breaks him down, does a good job. And there's Lara to help his buddy out. And that's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. Good job by Hughes right there. I think Hughes is over there saying, hey, Coach, I played the whole game too.
We're excited about tonight's game and this season. But I tell you, Pastor, just looking at this team and the youth that we have, there's a pretty bright future for this Minco Bulldogs.
I think so.
Team.
And I think maybe the last 2 games you can kind of chalk that up to being young.
I think so.
Lessons to be learned, and sometimes you just got to learn those lessons when you're young. And so having a good game tonight. So we're down to 7 minutes, 50 seconds in this game. 52-0. We've got 2nd down and 15 at the 38-yard line. Going to try that reverse again. He cuts it up. There's number 52. Who's number 52?
Shane Godwin.
Shane Godwin. All of a sudden, the guy with the ball was right in front of him. He didn't know it, and then he just threw him down. That was pretty good.
Shane Godwin is he's the funny man. I like Shane. He's got a great sense of humor, and I always enjoy talking to Shane. And
you're going to have to ask him about that one.
I will do that.
Because he did not know the running back was right in front of him right there. And then once he figured out, oh, there's the ball, threw him down. And only a gain of a couple. So 3rd down, 13. Ball on the 40-yard line. Going to look to pass. Throws it out to the side. There's Ruthart. Oh, almost gets him down, but doesn't. And there's Birchfield. He's back out on the field. He's able to knock him out of bounds finally. Number 8 has been their player for the Wildcats.
Good
That's
play by
Eagleton.
Ben there to shove him out. There wasn't much in between. There was nothing in between the receiver and the end zone.
Yeah.
Good play by Ben Birchfield.
Ruthart tried to bring him down, but couldn't bring him down. Number 8's made a lot of the big plays tonight for the Wildcats.
I think Ruthart's another name we're going to be saying a lot of the
Yeah.
next few years as well.
Yeah, these guys are only going to get stronger and faster.
That's exactly right.
So Wildcats got a first down, 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. There's another reverse. And there is
Well
number 58,
read.
Mendez, the freshman, flies through the offensive line and able to drop him for about a 6-yard loss.
The thing I like about Colton on his tackles is that every tackle he makes has an exclamation point on the end
It
of it.
does. It is for sure happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not just barely grabbing you. He is
he-
trying to hit you. And I like that. I like that. So it looks like
Number 77.
that's Jenkins.
Owen Jenkins.
Jenkins is a big boy, but when you stand next to number 50,
I'm a
He is
big
huge.
man, but when I stand next to number 50, I look like a little man.
makes you feel good, huh?
Yeah.
Looking to throw.
Oh.
Oh, Mendez almost got his hand on that one. Man, I think that was a backwards pass, but
I thought we had a chance to maybe return that sucker, but
it's okay. It's 52-0. So it'll be 3rd down, I believe, and 16. 3rd down and 16. Once again, the Bulldog defense has done this every time. Every time the Wildcats have got any kind of play or any kind of drive going, the next few plays go backwards. They've been doing that all night long. So 3rd down at 16, 5 minutes, 56 seconds left in this game. Trying the same play, and it's dropped. Incomplete pass. I don't think he was going to get anywhere.
no. They had that well covered.
Yeah, there was a lot of white helmets headed that way.
I think if we can stop this 4th down play here, I look for not too much passing. I look for running. Let's get this thing over with and get home.
Let's get that clock a moving.
I
Is it
almost wish
8
they would
man
start
and
it right
8
now.
man?
Just let it go.
8 man, you get to a certain amount of points. The clock just
Yeah.
keeps running, right?
It does.
Don't they have one of those? We don't have that, I guess.
No,
in
it's one of those
11-man
things where
football?
both coaching
Yeah.
staffs have to. You can do that. Both coaching staffs
Oh,
have
okay.
to agree to it, and obviously both coaching staffs didn't agree to that.
4th down and a whole lot. He's going to look to throw the ball. He's going to get hit. He
Nice
doesn't know
tackle.
it. And there's Clayton Hughes with a huge sack right there. And that will be a turnover on downs.
You
in
know,
the
it's not like Carnegie doesn't have a few athletes. They do.
Oh, yeah.
They've got some athletes that can play. We've really dominated on both sides of the ball tonight. It's been a lot of fun to watch, and this is exactly what Minco needed after
We
last
did.
week.
Great energy tonight. A lot of positive plays. A lot of good things happening. And so it'll be Bulldog 1st down. 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line. We are on Carnegie's side of the field. Looks like Clayton Hughes. Noah Johnson in the backfield. There's Little John. Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what
Hughes
they're,
almost
calling
fumbled the
here.
ball.
Legal shift. Legal shift by the running back, I guess.
I didn't see it, but I guess he's going to call it. It's going to be declined. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Hughes almost dropped that ball. He was going to try to pitch it there to Little John, but couldn't grab a hold of that ball, so it'll be a loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
Kind of an interesting call right there in that
Yeah.
time of the game.
5 minutes left in the game. There, at that time, he gets it to him, and he cuts up north and south. And I
And,
believe we might have a block in the back there.
Yeah.
Little John gets about 20 yards there, but I think it'll move back. So it is a block in the back, and they will accept that penalty. And that'll move it back to the 45-yard line, so it'll make it 2nd down and 8. So 2nd down and 8. Clock starts. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Hughes in the backfield. Going to hand it to Johnson. He's going to wiggle his way through. He's going to get all the way up to the 40-yard line. There was a face mask as well on that play. I think they'll probably accept that and move the ball up. Personal foul, face mask on the Wildcats. And that'll be enough for a first down for the Bulldogs. That's going to move it all the way to the 26-yard line. Nope, 25-yard line. So move it all the way to the 25-yard line. Clock begins. It's 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ruth Hart in motion. He's going to get the ball. He's got a couple of blockers out there. He's going to get down the sideline. Finally steps out about the 13-yard line, maybe the 12. And so that'll be enough for a first down as he gets about 13 yards on that carry. Good job by Ruth Hart, number 28. So Bulldog first down. Clock rolls down to 4 minutes, 5 seconds. $20 seconds on the play clock. I'm sure they're going to let this roll as far down as they can.
This is one of those awkward moments for our coaches when you're up by over 50 points. You really don't necessarily want to score again, but there's still 3:45 on the clock.
Yeah, you got to let your players play. There's another jet sweep to the outside. Ruth Hart trying to find the corner. He's going to be tackled. Loses the ball out of bounds. Gets about 3 yards there. Maybe 2. Nope, 3. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 10-yard line. Mr. Sims, I've learned something this game. I like being up higher.
Yes,
the
I
lower
do
you
too.
are, the harder it is to figure this game out and call it.
It really is.
We are basically in the stands. There's not much of a press box here.
No.
And so it's been hard to kind of see the numbers and see where everything's at. So 2nd down and 8. Going to hand that off to Johnson. He's going to go up the middle. He's stopped quickly. And he's going to lose, I think, a couple yards. We'll go back to 3rd and 10.
He got tackled by the kicker.
And we roll down to 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game.
The Carnegie kicker is easy to pick out.
Yes. Yes.
He slammed Noah down. The kicker is the biggest guy on the team, folks.
Yes. And he kicked it pretty good.
He does. I think Coach Wardlaw is trying to do everything he can to not score here, just to be honest with you.
Yeah. Down to 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Play clock down to 5. Going to get it to Ruth Hart. He's going to try to find the corner.
Well, we're going to score
He
here.
does. And I think he gets in. It
He
is.
got in.
Bulldog touchdown. Tasher Ruth Hart for the touchdown in the varsity game. You know Mom and Dad's loving that. Got him a touchdown in the varsity game. Great job by Ruth Hart, number 28. So that'll add 6 more points to the board. Like you said, kind of feel bad doing that, but love it for Ruth Hart. He's still playing hard. You get out there, you play.
Know, those freshmen that are in there,
yeah,
they want to score. They want to tackle. They want to do well. They're doing a really good job tonight. And
so holding the kick.
Nice
I think he got that one, and it's good. Well, 59-0 is what the score is. We have 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game. If you're still watching, bless your heart. We appreciate it.
Yes,
we might
do.
be talking to nobody. I have no clue. 59 points. Whoa. And these last 3 or 4 touchdowns have been by the second string. But you can't ask the second string not to give their best. They're finally getting a chance to play. You want them to play hard.
They play hard, and you know they've actually come here and dominated the football game, the young kids. So it's pretty good for these kids to get this experience. And this is actually their second time to play in 4 days, too. So they played 2 football games this week.
That's right. They went and played. Where'd they get to go play? They go play at Wayne this week?
We went and played Wayne.
Yeah.
Our 5th and 6th grade and junior high teams both won the games.
Yeah.
Their games. Played well, and so.
They have a home game Monday night, the junior high. So you'll want to come out and watch them.
Monday, be watching our social media page for postings about softball. Once again, great week coming up next week. I tell you what, Pastor Mike, as this kickoff goes on, we are so fortunate and blessed at Minco to have great athletics.
Yeah, that's right.
And we have great academics.
Looks like Noah Johnson on the tackle. Yeah.
And we have great teachers.
God, we do. We have great. Good school.
I've heard the superintendent's a little questionable at times.
I'll no comment. No.
No, we have a great thing going.
Yeah, no, love the community.
It's really good.
You know, we've been part of the community for almost 3 years. We're getting there, and we have loved being in Minco. It's been a great time. A lot of good families, a lot of good things happen at Minco. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be at Minco. That's for sure. So there's a handoff up the middle, and that was number 60, Lara, as he gets another tackle. He's played a good game tonight as well. He's been able to get a sack and a couple tackles for a loss, and so he does a good job each week as one of our seniors out there leading up.
Couple more stops, this thing will be over.
We are down to 1:18. We're rolling in. We might be done with this game at 9:15. That's not too bad.
No, last week was about 10:15.
Yeah.
It was a long game.
It was. So 2nd down and 4. Going to hand it off the middle again. He's going to get him about 2 or 3 yards. He'll get to the 45-yard line. I couldn't see who made that tackle. I'm going to give it to Owen Jenkins. Why not? So 3rd and 2, 40 seconds, and the play clock finally starts. This will probably be the last play of the game. 30 seconds. He's going to throw the ball. Got it to number 4 on the catch. He catches it and gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at 18 seconds.
It's all, of course, we still have 18 seconds left, but it is not always nice to get a shutout.
Yeah. Well, and really, Carnegie's had a couple opportunities in the red zone.
Yes.
And wasn't able to score. The defense stood tall, and sometimes some costly penalties by the Wildcats, but a full 4-quarter game by the defense, which is one of our questions coming in, is would they be able to do that in the second half? And they have did that with an exclamation point
tonight. They
tonight.
answered that question tonight.
So 18 seconds, 1st and 10. They're going to pitch it out to the outside. Hughes is there. He stretches it out. Can't quite get him. Gavin Johnson finally pushes him out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. 12 seconds left.
Need to tackle those boys in bounds on this play.
Ivy's got her backpack on and her jacket on. She's ready to go home.
Yeah. Thank you, Ivy.
Our camera girl has done a great job.
What a great camera operator she is.
We'll have to give her a shout out. But she's got it. She knows she has class in the morning as well because Mr. Sims won't let them miss first hour. So she's not happy about that. But she'll still make it, won't you? Yeah, she'll still make it. Got to keep the grades up. That's right. And so 10 seconds. He's going to throw the ball. Nobody there. That'll stop the clock at 6 seconds.
I was kind of hopeful there just for a second when I was watching that thing. But
even the clock man was trying to let that go. 3rd down and 6.
Barring incompletion, this will be the last play of the game, I
think. Could
think.
be the last play. I told you it might be the last play 4 plays ago. That's how good I am at this.
Thank you to all the Minco fans who made the trip down tonight.
Yeah, lots of fans over there. They had plenty of room to spread out.
That they did.
Going to hand it off.
That will end it.
Missed. There's Little John, of course, to finish it out. And also number 72, Gavin Goodman. And that will be the end of the game. So your Bulldogs 59, Carnegie Wildcats 0. Thanks for joining us. And we will try to catch you next week for some regional lady softball action. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week.